Very important, going against a tough opponent coming up in the next week. Those guys have a bye week themselves, so they're definitely going to get prepared like we're going to get prepared. It's important for us to go out, practice well, play well, get ready to mentally and physically get ready for a tough game coming up. We went up there last year and played a very, very good game. The most points I believe that was ever scored in Death Valley, and they're going to come down here with a purpose to, to defend that and come down here and get a win, and also kick off conference play down here.
Yeah, how do you guys battle that? I mean, knowing that Clemson wants to come in here and win, it's a big game, big stage once again. How do you guys get prepared for that? Obviously, you guys have been there before, but how do you get prepared for this?
Practice by practice, go out there, execute, do your job, take it one day at a time. We don't play this Saturday, we don't play today. We play, next Saturday. So, we have to go out there every day, make sure we're doing our job, doing the best we can to make sure we're mentally and physically prepared when that time comes. Make sure we're practicing perfect so we can play perfect on that Saturday.
Is this bye week different than any other, really, knowing that there's a bigger game? Gets prepared?
Not at all. We prepare for, this game like we prepare for any other game if we had a bye week. Just make sure we go out there, execute, make sure we know we're doing the right things that's going to help us and put us in a position to win.
Usually, last year when you guys had the bye weeks, you guys said you were going back to the basics. So is that what you guys are doing this week?
Going to ground zero, start all over. A lot of technique stuff, a lot of doing the small things. Little things are going to help us prepare to play in these big games. Big plays are going to come, like Coach always says. The play doesn't care who makes it. Don't look for the big play. Look for the smart play. Do the little things that are going to help you make those plays when they come up.
What's their defense like? I mean, they return a lot of defensive players from last year.
They're tough, they're aggressive, they're smart, fast, physical. They have a lot of guys from Florida, a lot of guys from the South, so they're used to playing in a tough environment. So they're used to playing in big-time games, and it's going to be a big game. Clemson and Florida State has built a great rivalry in the ACC, just like us in Miami. They're known to go out and win it and compete for it every year. So it's going to be a tough game, but we're going to do, like I said before, we're going to do the small things, little things that's going to help us prepare and mentally and physically be ready for the game.
All right, let's transition to just getting reps. How important is it to as a young player to get into the game at some point and just get your feet wet?
Oh, very important. You want to pick up the speed of the game. You want to know how fast it's going, how slow it's going. It's definitely important to get in there and get your feet wet. I remember my freshman year going out on kickoff and just getting the speed of special teams was a big thing. So when I actually got in the game, had some feel for it, not exactly the right feel, but have some feel for how fast the game's going to be moving.
And for you, last year you weren't a young player, but you're young in your position. So when you were able to come into the third, fourth quarter, how much did that help you progress into your
a lot. Definitely being out there with Jameis, also being out there with Sean, and Sean has a good grasp of the offense, but being out there with those two guys and everything moving fast paced, and Coach Fisher keeping the offense moving fast like it always does, no huddle, always on the go, having to learn the signals on the run, stuff like that, definitely prepared me for this year. So now I can get the signal line up and play football fast. I can play faster, I can play smarter, make better plays, better reads, better cuts, better blocking this time. So it definitely helps me a lot.
And lastly, specifically with wide receivers like Lane and Rudolph, have you seen them being able to come into the game really helping them progress?
Definitely. I believe Lane had a couple catches late in the game, going 1 or 2 minute offense with Sean, and I think he was also in there with Jameis a little bit. But definitely you see them picking the offense up, picking up even on runs. They're picking up their run blocks very well. They're doing a very good job. They're playing fast, playing smart, and it's a sign of maturity.